Oh
I'm in
gosh.
trouble. I need help.
Oh gosh.
So we're gonna run through some scenarios here, okay?
Not
Eh,
girl. Ick.
Welcome to another
Two.
episode of
Yes.
the Portable Couch. You know, I,
Right.
I didn't do anything crazy this time. It's simple introduction. You know, I always go crazy with the introductions, but another episode of the Portable Couch out for you before Christmas. And how y'all doing? How y'all doing?
It's been a long weekend, and I think it's just gonna get a little bit tougher with the holidays around. And then work kind of sucks right now since everyone's on vacation, and I had to pull down the fort. But we're surviving. We're surviving. Yeah.
Kind of have to
How
agree.
about you guys?
Yeah, I think work is. It's not a struggle, but we're using all the manpower we have because we've lost. We lost a couple. I think only have one coworker because they're on vacation. But like, it seems like we're using all we can, because they're on vacation, and I think I put my hours in like when I'm out too. Um, and so yeah, Christmas is always busy. What's it called? We just had our Christmas concert this past Saturday, and I'm sure
Yeah.
other churches in the VOI have recently
I wish
their Christmas
Andrew could
service.
have attended.
I know.
I wish I would have been there. I'm sorry I couldn't be.
This is
But
so sad.
It's so sad.
yeah. Tell me how it went. Well, all right, not everyone at once. Look,
Well,
Ethan literally left
he
to.
literally dipped.
Sorry,
Uh,
sorry. I had to lock my door. My sister walked into my room. Gosh dang it.
all right.
But honestly, it was all right. I don't know. Oh, actually, the performances, great. I love the performances. I think we kept it Christ centered. I think so. I don't know, David. Did you think so? I think it was
I thought it
as
was fine. I thought it was fine.
Christ centered as a concert can be, which is kind of difficult because concerts are kind of like showing off, I guess.
Yeah. I thought it was okay. I thought it was fine. Worship was good. Message was good. Performances, they're okay. Um, I was just happy to see everyone who went. That's all. That's the main thing.
True.
And so seeing awesome people come, you guys know who you are. I literally bribed them for free boba when I went them to Austin, and they actually came with more people, and I was like, "You brought more people?" I was like, "Yeah, it's fine." But it's great seeing them. I'm glad I could treat them out and everything, and they could see the concert and just catch up with everyone. Yeah, I wish Andrew could go and our friend Tybin and all of them could come. But what else? Yeah, it was good. I thought overall, I can't really rate it, but I think the message was clear in that throughout the whole concert that the gospel was the main, um, I guess, message we want to show to the people, believe it or not. So friends and families came and all that stuff. So I hope they got to see, prayerful they got to see, hopefully, who Jesus is in the Advent season during this time. Yeah, that's my take.
I would also like to shout out all the performers because I envy them. I envy performers. I get stage fright so easily. So when they're up there, even when they mess up, I'm like, awesome. That's so cool that they can still keep on going even though they're messing up. So shout out. Shout
On the
out.
car ride home, I was talking to my sister because she was playing and she literally said, "Let me start over 3 times." And then I
No,
was like,
I honestly thought that was funny. It was good.
"No, it was funny." But I talked to her. I was like, "Why'd you start over 3 times? Were you like going off your head?" Because she was playing a music piece she already played before. And then are you like going off your head? Or you reading the sheet? She was like, "I was reading the sheet." I was like, "Why'd you start over?" He was like, "Why'd you just keep going?" He was like, "I lost my place." I was like, "Oh, okay." And then my other sister was like, "Yeah, this isn't the first time during her recital she did the same thing." was like, oh, okay.
It's hard. It's hard. She
But it was good.
she told like a group of us after that our hands were shaking. I completely get that. When I play
Yeah.
piano in front of people, hands shaking, I can't jump to where I want to. And honestly, gotta compliment her. She did mess up, and yeah, that's the thing. But she kept going. She persevered, and honestly, her playing was really pretty good. She had like a Moonlight Sonata thing with it as well. Dynamics accented on the right notes. I don't know if she like cared about that stuff, but she did them. She did them, and she did them. And I was like, ooh, I like that. Ah, it was actually
Mhm.
pretty good.
Mhm.
Besides mess ups.
We had some skits too. What's it called? Oh, Ethan and I emceed. That's our first time.
Yeah, no one
It wa-
cares about that.
Well, they were all wondering how we were so good at emceeing. Like
We
literally,
were?
yeah. Frank asked, how asked, Mapu was like saying like all this stuff. It's like, dude, this is like this podcast stuff. Like we literally we just
Hey, we were
flowed.
good?
We just improv. They said we were good. Transitions were good. They're all stuff. Blah blah blah. And I was like, dude, we just won it.
Do
Like
people not
Mapu.
usually do it like that?
Well, Mapu and remember we Mapu gave us the script for last year's, and Chris concert, and they had like a whole script like you would read off of. We didn't
I
have
didn't
any
like
of
that.
that. We just went crazy. We just improv'd it. So people were surprised actually.
You can't script the MC stuff. That's
I
too
think
much.
you
I don't know.
should, but
Really?
yeah, that's how they do it. That's how you're
That
supposed
was it was too scripted last time. They were just literally reading off. I'm like,
to.
I don't know. There's no genuinity.
You can look up and down. It's like a sermon. Oh, okay. Keep your
Maybe,
theme points.
maybe.
Keep your theme points.
Yeah, points, but they just
Yeah.
they had a script.
Yeah, I thought overall it was okay. Overall, just happy to see everyone who came. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm so sad I missed it.
yeah, we're so glad
Yeah,
sad
what were
we
you
missed
doing?
you.
I actually don't know.
So that night we had our like youth group's like Christmas party. So we all gather, we eat good food, potluck style, and then we play a huge game of White Elephant. And so in the past we've been doing these games where like if you want to steal a gift, then you have to like challenge them to like a quick game or something. Like, you know, and we had like 5 or something games like set up, and then you like draw from a hat which game you're playing, and then if you win, then you get to steal that gift from someone. If they win, then they protect it, and you have to, you know, do something else like grab a gift from the center. Um, so this year they did like dice rolling, and so I don't know if you ever played like Catan, but like uh there's like probabilities on each roll. So you roll 2 dices, like the most probable number you're going to get is 7, because that has just the most amount of rolls, like combinations, and then the highest is, or the least likely is like a 12 or a 2, because you have to get either 2 sixes or 2 ones or something. So we set it up, so like, sevens means like you open your gift or something, and there's like another number where you get to like draw like a gift from somewhere else. There's numbers where if you roll that, then all the dudes pass their gifts to the left, and then like all the girls will pass their gifts to the right or something. There's numbers where everyone in the circle moves their gifts, they pass it around. So the game is kind of like you have a gift and you don't know what's inside of it, and it's constantly moving around. And then if you roll dice, then you can also challenge people to like steal their gift, or if you roll a 2 or a 12, then you just outright steal the gift or something. So it's like chaos, because gifts are just going around everywhere. People are trying to like root for you to roll like 7 so you can open the gift so we can see what it is. So then people get like excited, like, oh, they got that foot massage or something. So then they want to steal it or whatever. So it's a huge game of chaos. And I don't know, they seem to like it. I'm not a big fan of chaos, uh, and people yelling. So, yeah, it wasn't for me, but it's just a huge game of like White Elephant that has some kind of interesting rules and a lot of chaos thrown into it. So that's what we did. Um, and then we play afterwards, like everyone was leaving, but we stayed a little later to play Sequence. I don't know if you ever played that board game before, but they're keen on that, and yeah, that was just kind of our night. Uh, that's it. Yeah, biggest party.
Y'all like White Elephant?
I don't. Uh, and I think
I
it's
don't either.
because, to like humble brag, I'm too nice. So I usually just end up getting a gift, or if I see someone like has a gift and they they're not having fun anymore because like they got the gag gift and no one's going to steal it from them. They're just basically stuck with it. Like I'll like steal it from them so that they get another chance to go. So I'm just kind of like playing to help other people, and then like the gift I get, I don't really care about. So I never really have that much fun playing.
Yeah, especially when there's a lot of people and you gotta wait for your turn. It takes
Yeah.
forever to
Mhm.
open all the presents
Yeah.
and all
Yeah.
that stuff. I don't know, and I'll be honest, most of the presents you don't want. Literally one or two presents that like everyone is like looking at like, oh yeah, and it's like not likely that you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people are just terrible at buying gifts. We had like
That was me.
uh
That's always me.
candle a candle holder or something. Like
Yeah.
doesn't even come with candles. It's just
Yeah.
the holder,
Candle.
So I think they did the person who like came up with their game like did a good job, because it's instead of like having one person each go at a time, and if you have like 40 people, it takes hours to do. They did a really fast pace. You roll the dice, it does something, we move it to the next person, and then having like chaos means that like if you're stuck with something, you're not going to be stuck with it long because all the gifts are going to like shift to the left or to the right eventually. So things are just moving around and stuff. So I think that was good play on their side.
Good play. Good play.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think I don't like White Elephant that much, but honestly, it doesn't matter to me. Actually, I don't really care. Um, for me though, one requirement for a White Elephant or Secret Santa is that there needs to be a budget. Um, specifically because at our clinic, they do Secret Santa every year, and so you get someone, and then like throughout the month, you get to give a gift to someone, blah blah blah, like build up, and then when the Christmas party comes, you get the actual gift that they have on the list, because everyone has a Secret Santa list they fill out before the game, and you pull out that person's list, and you're like, okay, yeah, this person wants this, blah blah blah. You ease up protein bars throughout the months, whatever, milks, shakes, whatever, and then gift cards, and then the actual gifts at Christmas party is like the big gift, whatever you get them. Except the clinic didn't really specify on a budget, and the reason why they caused us so much like issues because now people have expectations of like, oh wow, this person got a freaking $100 gift card, and I got like a $10 so it's like they become ungrateful, and then expectations become set too high. They start comparing, and that's why I think a budget is so important in any scenario, because people will feel like, oh, I got a terrible gift and all that stuff. Dude, it's a gift at the end of the day. Dude, I don't care. Um, like my Secret Santa, he didn't give me anything throughout the month because you're supposed to build it up, and everyone else was getting gifts throughout the month, and I was like, I wasn't getting anything, and I was like, dang, who's my person? Like everyone's like, David, I don't know who your person is, but they suck. And all that stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Little did I know that person was right next to us. And they just couldn't find the time or day to get a gift for me throughout the month. And so when the Christmas party came around, he was like, you describe the person before you announce who your Secret Santa is. So it's like, this person like works really hard, blah 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 blah, blah, and he's my man. Is David. And I was like, you had me? Wait, what? And then everyone's like, wait, what? It was him the whole time. But yeah, there needs to be a budget, because people start comparing and become less grateful and everything. It's just easier to set a budget so no one gets butthurt.
Wait, you didn't
Um,
finish the story.
what
What happened after
about what me getting my Secret Santa gift?
when he revealed himself?
Oh, so his name is Josh, his
Well, you didn't have to do
coworker.
that. You
Right,
didn't
we're
have
Well,
just
to
this
getting to
makes
that.
it
name him.
easier. I
You
can't.
didn't
No,
have
it's
to
fine.
name him.
It's okay. I think it's fine. Um, he's a very busy. He's busy. He's I don't know how to explain him. But anyways, he calls me his man because I usually work with all his patients. And so he's like, every time I come to work, he's like, my man. And he was like, my man. And then, he wasn't giving me anything throughout the month, and I didn't know that. And then I was complaining. I wasn't like complaining, but I was like, who's my person? I was really wondering. I was like, dang, they must have no time. And I was like, I was acting depressed, but I was like, I really didn't care. I was jokingly, I was like, I was going in the break room, like, did I get anything? And everyone's like, no, I'm sorry, David. You didn't get anything. I was like, oh, okay, it's okay. And then when the Christmas party finally came, he was like, this person, he was really wondering who it was. And I was like, oh, it's me. And he was like, yeah, this person's my man. He works really hard, and I couldn't give him a gift throughout the month, but I got him this. He basically got me he got me a candle, which wasn't on my list. He got me sour Skittles, which is on my list because it's just like it asked like favorite candy, and I was like, I don't really like candy, but favorite candy, boom. And then a joke is that he always tries to get me to drink when we go out to eat, and so because I'm 21, and so he got me this a blood and honey beer. I drank it yesterday. Because I liked it a little bit out of all the beers I liked. And then he also got me a $20 Chipotle gift card, and that was that. Yeah,
There you go.
that got
Redemption.
me. Yeah, redeemed it all. I'm sorry, you got me Chipotle gift card, and yeah, it's over. But yeah, sorry, ranting about Secret Santa and Michael Elephant, but yeah, agree. There needs to be a budget. And I don't usually give gifts anyway, so that's why I don't like either, because I'm not good at giving gifts. So
Yep. Me
Yeah.
at my house now, there's no thought in the gifts. We just ask, you want anything for Christmas? And then like we just say it, and then like, I got you. Then we wrap it up. We pretend like we don't know what it is. We open it up, act surprised. Christmas done. Then we use the things.
Yeah.
mm,
Yeah. My family's not really a gift, or like my immediately family. It's not really a gift giving family. And so, like, my parents, like, growing up, I was like, yeah, here, have money. And I'm like, all right. So then, like, I'm the same with other people. Like, oh, you want something for your birthday or Christmas? Like, here's money.
yeah.
So I don't know. I try to be thoughtful, but like, I always end up like not buying anything for people. So I'm a really bad gift giver.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so Secret Santa is like something I don't look forward to. Because I like if you like unless they did something like David, where like they gave you a list and like I think I could do that, I guess. But like if you're like to figure out like, hey, just get this person something they would like, and like, all right, what would I get David? No idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, now you know. If you want Chipotle. What's it called? Yeah. When I do get gifts, though, people are like, think something's up, because that's how often I don't get gifts. So I was like, oh, no, nothing's going on. I just want to give you a gift. um, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I think Ethan and our family's the same thing. We don't really give gifts usually. Like my mom tells me to get a gift for someone or my sister for her birthday, and like we don't usually do this. Why did I do it this year? I was like, you want a gift? I'll play Valorant with you.
There
Like,
we
I don't know.
go. My gift to
Why
them
are
is
you?
driving them everywhere. That's my gift to them.
I do drive my sister. Yeah, that's true too.
Wow.
I'm grateful these guys
I don't
are.
know. How would you give a gift if you were like forced to? You forced to give a gift, and you don't. I guess you know them, but I don't know. You don't know what they want. Is there like a safe option? Is there? I don't know.
Cash.
What are you getting?
Cash. Cash would be the safe answer for me, but I can't do that if it's like
If you
gotta be
can't
thoughtful.
do cash, it has to be physical. It has to
Uh,
be.
yeah, I target like their interests. So, for example, if it's someone in high school and they really like League of Legends, I'll get them a League of Legends gift card. If it's
League of Legends cash.
I guess the
Yeah.
gift card's like better than cash
Yeah,
because like
gift card is like
specific.
the safe option because you're going out of your way to I don't know.
What? No, I'd rather have cash so I can use it for anything. I
Yeah,
don't have to use it
I
for
think
the
most
dealer.
people would. I think most people would.
People would like cash, but like at the same
It's
time,
more like intentional if you buy a gift card. Like
Yeah,
I know you like this, so
I
sure.
guess
I
so.
get that. I get
here.
that.
And they don't have to drive to get whatever they want with the cash you give them. I guess. I don't know. I would just take cash. I don't care about. Yeah, take you give me cash. Shoot, I'll go. Um, I don't know. Yeah, just target the interests. I try to target what they need. If they don't need anything or like it's really hard to get what they need, then yikes, you're getting a gift card. So
Yikes.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I usually do the same, like try to target their needs and then get them something like they would use. Because like it mostly comes off of like what I would like, and like I would like a gift that's like I can use it.
Mhm.
Um, and then I also swing sometimes the other way, like get them something they don't necessarily use, but it's small and like a trinket and like has I don't know something attached to it, like memory or a story.
Oh,
So
okay.
like a little thing,
Okay. Okay.
So it's not like yeah you're using it. It's just like it's there and it relates to something.
You have this, Andrew.
What is that? Uh
Okay.
oh, it's the ornament.
Yes, your cousin gave me this for Christmas 2 years ago, or 1 year ago, last year,
No, I don't have that.
and I think she made it. I think, but to be honest with you, like when I get gifts, like little tiny like toys or like things like charms, I don't know what to do with it. I don't
Oh
like
really?
I can't hang this up. Where do I hang this up? I
You don't
just
have a
keep
Christmas
everything
tree?
here. We put it down, and what do you? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. That's like an ornament, so it's supposed to go on the Christmas tree. So
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, it just
I
looks
know you
really
have a
pretty. I
Christmas
just
tree.
keep it. I just keep it right here on my desk.
no, like for that, I think like it goes on the tree, and then every time you walk past it or something, like oh yeah, or like whenever you hang
Okay.
up your tree and you're like decorating it, and you're like oh yeah, this person gave you this. But
Mhm.
like yeah, the trinkets and stuff like they just go on like bookshelves or whatever. I don't know. I like it,
But
so
I feel
that's
like
what I do.
that's a default option, and you would get too many trinkets.
Yeah,
I kind of have too many. I have
and
too
Just love
also,
many.
like
things.
You see how many stuffed animals I got?
yeah,
Yeah,
same,
that's
same. Stuffed
true.
animals, I've thrown
True.
away a lot. I'm sorry for
Oh,
those who give me
nah,
stuffed animals.
I can't throw
Okay.
them away. I feel
Yeah,
Yeah.
bad.
I said it. Yeah, I didn't really feel bad because I was like, stuffed animals. Why'd you give me a stuffed animal? I'm
No, no,
sorry.
no, 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 no. They all have feelings. All right. Toy Story has changed. Toy Story has changed too.
When I go to school, they come to life, David. Okay.
They die.
Oh my gosh, dude.
I might be
Whatever,
playing with
dude.
one of their corpses.
Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. I bet the dog on your bed's like, I love the way he sleeps on me every night.
Sometimes one of my nightmares is they all come to life and beat me up. Oh
Wow.
yeah.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, I do
Well,
not need more stuffed animals.
Look,
Not even more anime figures. I ain't got plenty of those.
I can cherish my Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Beyblades, but stuffed animals, that ain't.
What?
Woo!
no, you're
Some of them
supposed to sleep with a stuffed animal.
come on.
I don't
Some of them
carry a
are
bond with
good.
them. Okay, they don't carry me in my duels or fights. All right, only my Beyblades
Well,
and Yu-Gi-Oh cards do.
but they don't comfort you either. You know what mine does? They comfort me.
Why they
They
come
make
for
me
you?
feel
Do they talk
warm.
to you? No, I don't think so. My
Well,
Beyblades
no.
talk to me.
Well, okay, that's you. That's a you thing. I don't.
Yeah.
That's a you thing.
We checked the
Um,
we checked the analytics for last episode, and literally, it was like at the spike of like most like attention or retention, viewer retention was at the moment I said that. I was like, oh crap.
Yeah. Like
yikes.
people were like jumping to that point of the video.
Yeah, trying to blackmail me with my some kind of information. No, yeah.
Oh man.
I'm sorry for those who give me for those of you who give me like gifts like that are really small and like I want to say useless, but like things that I just don't know what to do with because I just don't know what to do with it. I'm sorry, it just hangs around there, and then one day, next couple of years or few years, when I think it takes up too much space, I throw them away. Just You don't have to give me gifts. I appreciate it, but at the time you just, you know, yeah.
For me, I feel bad when someone gives me a gift because I I am always ungrateful. I'm always ungrateful. Like I didn't ask for this, but I guess I'll take it. I guess I'll take it. And I feel bad. So if I did that, I'm sorry. But if I specifically asked for you not to give me anything, and you still gave me it, that's on you. That's on you. You knew I. You know who I'm talking about. Hopefully,
You know who you are.
you know who you are. But
Wow.
so would you guys still accept a gift card over like a present that you want?
What?
Okay, what presents do you guys want? What what's on what do you want this Christmas?
Thanks for asking, Ethan. Thanks for buying.
Yeah, I'm not buying nothing. Yeah,
What do you want for Christmas?
what do you want? What
All
what
I
yeah.
want for Christmas is more subscribers.
You know
Yeah.
what? Andrew,
This guy
you don't have
DMCA'd.
to go every Sunday with this guy promoting the portable couch, bro. I'm trying to hide. This guy's like, hey, you know about the portable couch? And like, oh man, I'm like embarrassed around this guy. Crazy.
That's how I know Saz, bro. Dude, remember we went to Austin and their evangelism night? First thing they said, dude, it's a portable couch. We all walked in together.
Man, I'm dead.
Yeah. I haven't even told the other people in Houston about it. Like some of the people in my church don't know yet.
Oh
Yeah,
man, I
Tim
wish I
didn't
was
know.
here
I
talking
just
about
told him like today.
See.
Man, I wish I was with Andrew. This guy's a bit too much over here. But too much.
No, there's no shame in plugging.
Any stranger.
No shame in plugging.
I don't know. Didn't you call it shameless? Yeah, you did call it shameless. Shameless
No shame in plugging.
promotion. Shameless promotion.
Yeah.
Okay, answer the question. What do you guys want for Christmas?
Yeah, I think something just usable or
Anything
wearable.
specific?
So like socks will be probably good. You know, you don't really buy yourself
Honestly, yeah.
socks. Yeah. So something, you know, mine get holes in them after some time, so I'll take some socks, you know, some new socks. Um yeah, I like trinkets and small things too. Things like just go on shelves. I don't know, bracelets, small things you can wear. It's fine.
Yep. Yep. I think that's
Ooh,
too generic. For me, it would be more specific. Oh wait, you have more?
or like mugs. Well, not mugs really. I have too many mugs.
Same.
Yep.
I'll take
Too many
teacups.
cups.
Need more
Teacups.
You
Yeah.
just went from mugs to teacups. It's still cups.
Teacups.
No, a teacup is smaller and it's round. A mug is like,
You have a
it's
tea set?
big. I have one teacup. I don't even have the
You don't have a
saucer for
pot?
it. No.
I guess you just have the bag. You put it in.
Yeah. Or I just use it for coffee.
Well, what's the point of your
Like
mugs?
what, when you make a latte, you know, you pour it like sideways, like in a teacup, so that like you have a nice big top, and then it's the right volume for a latte, and then you can pour like, you know, draw art or whatever with it. So you use like a teacup rather than a mug for that.
Hmm.
It's
Less cultured
easier.
in coffee.
Yeah.
Okay. For me, something. Actually, I do need some clothes. I need more pants. I need some socks. I
Yeah.
need more shirts. Not t-shirts. I have too many t-shirts, but just shirts. I don't know. That's it.
Okay. Clothes for Ethan.
Clothes.
Hmm.
Clothes that fit me. Yeah, I should.
I feel like that's the hardest part.
Yeah.
Wait, are we talking about wants or needs?
What do you want for Christmas?
Whatever.
There's a lot of things I want that
What do
are
you?
not in my budget,
Yeah,
nor
I
in
mean,
anyone's budget for a gift.
we're not.
Well,
No one's getting it for you. Like, I'm not getting anything
But
y'all
that's
are
why I wouldn't
saying.
list it as something I want for Christmas because I wouldn't ask anyone to give me this.
unless that's like your mindset. Like you can ask Santa for everything, anything. You know.
Okay,
Yeah.
anything?
I
Yeah.
don't know. It's just our. I guess me and like Ethan's mindset are like
Alright.
things that small things that we want.
Like
whenever.
if a genie popped up, like what 3 things do you want? Boom, 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 like that.
All right. I want money. uh, the best graphics card, PC, CPU. So like the best PC.
I didn't even
Okay.
think about that. I did not
Okay.
even think about that.
Gotcha.
The best monitors, just the best setup overall. Let's just put that in the premise of that. Okay, the best setup. Okay,
Best setup overall.
my ideal setup. Okay, 1440p monitors. 240 hertz, at least. Best graphics card, best PC ever in general. Okay. Clothes. I do want to get into like a different style. Also, I want to get rid of my clothes because I have too many old clothes from like high school and middle school. So I might donate that, but I need new clothes. What else do I want? Here's the thing, though. I never say I want these things because I won't get them, nor will I ever ask anyone to get them for me because they're just not realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just not realistic. So I wouldn't say when someone asks me what I want for Christmas, I won't say anything because I really don't want anything that you can give me or anything like that. Because this is just like dream. This is like unrealistic. This is just
Okay, so
a
what would you
dream.
like to receive as a gift? If someone were to
As
give
a
you a
gift.
gift,
Okay, yeah.
Ideal gift. Let's say this
Depending on
person.
I think overall, I will always get something like I want something that's useful to me, like I use every day. That's something that's always nice. I think, for example, my friend, our friend, got me this bottle for my birthday. I use it every day until I got a new one because I got tired of using the straw because it looks like. Oh, look at little David! He's sucking on a straw. Like so I ended up getting just a normal hydro flask, just the bigger one, and cap it. I use that every day. That's a great gift to me. Another one, another friend of ours, he bought me a lot of gym clothes, and that was a lot. That meant a lot to me because I don't have that many shorts and like a lot of stuff, and so that was really good because I use it a lot. Oh, another gift. I like quality time. That's my love language. If you want to get that far. And so that same friend who bought me the gym clothes, he set up my desk with me and cleaned my room with me and built the desk and
He is
everything
the
with
real
me.
one.
And that meant a lot to me. I really thanked him for that because it was like 2 hours of our time of building the desk and cleaning up and setting up the PC and the computers, whatever. And also we watched a movie afterward, ate food together, so that was really fun.
Yeah, that person that person is he's a gifts person. He is good at giving gifts.
He's really good at giving
He's
gifts.
good. He actually this poster thing, there's another one here, you can't really see it, but those were from him. I like him.
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah.
I think he bought me my AirPods that I still use to this day. And yeah, he's really good. Like,
yep. He bought me this mouse pad. He bought Ethan's figurine.
I feel bad. Like, I can't give anything back, but he's really good. He's really good. And he bought me a mouse pad too. Oh, he bought me a figure. Oh wait, no, that wasn't him. But yeah,
actually, we split the mouse pad, so I also contributed to that mouse pad you have. But anyways, actually, no, I bought that mouse pad.
Did you?
Was me.
Not the big one, but the one you used before the big one.
Oh yeah, the small one.
You love that mouse pad. What?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I'd used it
about
for a long
ungrateful.
time.
Talk about ungrateful. Yeah, and so things that are very useful to me, I use it every day, or depending on the person, like maybe it's a friend I haven't seen in a long time. I want something that reminds me of them. Except not too much because I had a graduation gift and uh I called her wifey during high school and she called
Mistake.
me whatever, and she had a boyfriend. And so it was just like funny because it was just like a funny thing with inside joke between us. Um, it's a little too much. But she ended up giving me a keychain of her, like her. And then I put that on and everyone thought I was taken. And so I was like, "This works. I'm taken. Yeah, don't approach me, ladies." And I realized it actually worked, and I was like, "Oh crap. Okay, wait, no, stop. Please approach me." And so I took it off, and everyone's like, "What happened to Keychain Girl?" And I was like,
What happened to
"Ah, Keychain Girl's gone. Yes. Ah, yeah. Dang, I'm
Mistake.
sweating. I'm sweating right now. This is not good.
Mistake.
Let me turn the fan right now. Anyways, yeah, things that remind me of them, because I won't see them for a long time, something that, or at least something useful. Let's summarize it. Wow, I'm
Gotcha.
sweating. That's a little too much information.
Okay. Okay. That was interesting.
I think I'm putting myself out too much in these podcasts.
What do you mean? Like you need to dial it
Just a
back?
Discord call. Just a Discord call.
Just a Discord call.
You know,
Yeah.
David's really open in these. I think I don't know. My favorite gift I've ever gotten was either the AirPods or the hammock. A hammock. The hammock that I got. And
Hammock.
yep, I actually don't use it anymore. It's kind of broken. But I when we had it, I slept on that, like that was my bed for a while. Even though I had one, but and it was bad for my back, but that was great. I love the hammock.
Yeah. I think one of my favorite gifts I ever got was a book. And that sounds kind of nerdy or mean, but I don't know. It really meant a lot, because it's a really good book. Yeah. But it's the person thought about it, I guess, and so it was really good. Took me years
Great.
to read though.
We had so our church, we have a winter retreat every year, and so we usually do White Elephant during that time. I remember that person who got, there was no budget, or I think there was a budget, but I went over the budget. Because I was like, I wonder what people don't have. And I was like, at my church, like, I don't see a lot of Bibles. And so I went to Mardell's. And dude, that Bible's a lot of money. I didn't realize Bibles are so expensive now. At least that one. I bought the NASB version Bible. Like it's like a small one, not a small one, but like a little bit bigger than ours. But like, not leather, but like whatever. It was $90. Oh my gosh. And then it went around and I was like, I wonder who'll get it. Oh. And then the person who didn't have a Bible got it. I was like, nice.
I remember that.
So something
Yeah.
useful, something like, you can use every day, Yeah, I don't know what to get people. Honestly, it's so hard to get gifts now.
Yep.
So hard.
Honestly, if you want to impress me with a gift, just give me Panda Express and a Red Bull. I'm loving it. I'm loving that.
Not
Wrong.
McDonald's.
Not McDonald's. Yeah, wrong.
Yeah,
wrong
that's the
answer.
wrong one.
Yeah.
McDonald's is all right, but if you want to like, oh, eyebrows raised, then you get.
No, it's because you said I'm loving it.
McDonald's is good.
I can't handle McDonald's. Panda Express and Red Bull. Have y'all heard? Red Bull is added onto it. Wow.
Just Panda Express is fine.
Oh,
see?
Even the camera got turned off. The camera got turned off.
No, that's a curse. That's a curse
Yeah,
right there.
big Red Bull right there.
Red Bull gives you wings. The camera flew away.
They're trying to shut us down.
Indeed. Oh, can we
Oh,
reset? Come on.
whoa.
Reset.
So much
Come on.
brighter.
There we go.
Maybe this. Okay, someone got a real Christmas present. This guy needs is a gosh darn webcam.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
I bought a
Actually,
lot. I used a lot of money for this webcam.
Look how pixelated it is. Every time I try to make a thumbnail, try to get this guy's face, he always comes out the weirdest.
Wait, it's really pixelated?
I mean, it's not as. I don't think it's as good. Maybe it's not lit up enough. The
Really?
lighting is just like.
This camera's expensive, dude.
Maybe I think it's just the lighting. Maybe it's just the lighting, because I can see your monitor through your glasses.
Oh, it's because of glasses.
I think so. Yeah. The angle and the lighting's too.
Look how bright me and Andrew are, and then you have, and David is in like this dark.
Well, the
realm.
light's literally facing my face. If I put on my normal glasses, I don't think you
Wait,
see it.
really?
The light's
Nah, I
literally
still
on my
can't
face.
see it.
Yeah, you gotta put the key light on you.
Where the
Yeah,
light
I don't
at?
like
Yeah,
that.
I think it's the angle because it's just a reflection.
Hmm.
You just gotta get the right angle. See, if I go like this, then you can see it.
Yeah. I do like this.
What are we doing?
You know what? You know what we're doing? We're stalling.
What do you mean?
Because
that is a genuine topic I wanted to talk about. No, honestly though, I was thinking like, I know what David needs. I know what David needs, and it's a webcam or lighting. I don't know, something. Look at this guy's.
Yeah.
Okay, I need the past 5 episodes. This guy isn't centered. All right, the light.
Look, it happened.
Why
again.
must you talk about my camera like that? You hurt his feelings.
Look at that. It turns off all the time.
Yeah, I actually might need a new webcam. I bought a lot of money in this webcam. This is the Elgato face cam.
I bought this one like for $10.
Yeah,
Kinda-
you
I literally
fell
bought-
for the Elgato trap.
Literally bought this webcam just for this podcast.
Might sell this webcam then. So stupid.
Honestly, whenever I want something, I just kind of buy whatever I need. Even though I'm poor. But this arm I got here, new. So we can
You got
get better
arm.
audio for the
You
podcast.
got an actual arm.
Yeah, I got 3 arms now. You can't see the
Wow.
third one. But I bought this just to improve the audio quality on the podcast. And I think it worked.
Yeah. Once we get those subscriber money coming in, we can upgrade to some nice cameras. David.
That's why I need it. Why do you think
Maybe
I'm
one
plugging
day.
it, guys? Where's y'all's effort in plugging?
I don't know. I feel I was like needy. I feel like needy when I'm trying to like.
I
plug
am
it out
needy.
there.
Like, what do you
I'm like,
mean?
please subscribe. Please subscribe. I appreciate David's confidence. That will not be me. That will not be me. Until we get 1,000 subscribers, then that will be me. Yeah,
You think we're gonna get to those 1,000 subscribers?
we got 1,000. Oh man.
Yeah, we're just gonna get casually get 1,000 subscribers. Just natural growth.
Hey, once this video comes out.
All right, we're halfway in, and I'm gonna hard pivot this podcast because I'm in trouble. I'm in
gosh.
trouble. I need help.
Oh gosh.
So we're gonna run through some scenarios here, okay? And you, humble viewer at home, you can chime in by leaving a comment and telling us what you would do. All right. So you ask out a girl, and then she's like, "Yeah, let's go on a date." Okay. You look at your calendar to see like when's the date that you can go, like what day you can go. How far into your calendar are you looking?
How far?
Yeah.
As soon as possible.
Okay,
Like,
but like, what is that? Like in a week? In 2 weeks?
like whenever
And
both of us are free.
so,
Nah.
all right. So let me run through it then. So the first available date that you're free is in 2 weeks. How do you feel?
Nah.
Nah, what do you mean, nah?
Nah,
What?
2 weeks
Like,
is too long.
so you're just gonna not go on a date? You're like, nah, never mind. I take back
No,
what I
you gotta
said.
sacrifice something.
Sacrifice something?
Yeah.
Why is
Why
if
would
it's
you wait
really
2 weeks?
important
I'm
2
gonna lose
weeks?
interest quick, bro.
Why is if it's a really important 2 weeks?
I'm like what?
Well, that's just
Okay,
okay.
no.
If you lose interest in 2 weeks, I don't think you should be dating that person. I do not think you should be dating that person.
Well, when I think of asking someone on a date, I think it's pretty immediate. Like it should be the same week or the next week. That's it. Maybe
Okay.
2 weeks. You know, I'll give 2 weeks, but that's it.
Okay.
I don't think anyone's gonna be like, yeah, let's go a month from now. I'm packed. Like, I think
Well,
2 weeks is kind of reasonable.
Okay, well, like I can see, like Ethan, you can see the nuance in it. Okay, so yeah, so let me push out some of the dates. Like, what about a month?
A month?
Is this the
a month.
earliest? The next time?
Actually, actually, I'm gonna take back what I said. I would still wait. I would wait for it.
You
I
would
would
wait a
wait for
month.
it.
Okay,
Yeah, as long as she
okay,
agrees. Like, yeah, I'm down. I'm down.
okay.
I
So
don't.
then,
I don't
what
understand
if
the problem.
it's longer than a month?
Longer than a month.
Think really hard.
Then I'm guessing they just don't want to go at that point. Like, like what? You're scheduled. You're like booked for a month and
That's what I'm saying. You gotta
longer.
sacrifice something.
Okay, so like, it is nuanced, obviously,
Okay.
and I think the older you get, might be a little bit harder. So, uh, I don't know. I can give a little bit more grace, but I feel like over a month yeah, that's a little is a little rough. Uh, and I was like, I mean, jokingly, okay, I was like in my head, and I told like my cousin I was talking about it the other day. It's like, yeah, man, I don't even know I'll be interested in a month. you know, but that's the joke, but yeah, I don't know. It just feels like a really long time to wait. And like, what do you do in the meantime? Uh, like, yeah, I don't
You
know
just
what you
build up
do for what
anticipation. Get hype. You hype
anticipation.
yourself up. Like, oh, it's coming. It's coming.
Like that's
And
just so
then
tough.
I don't know, it feels weird.
Maybe.
And then if you like overhype yourself, then you're like just setting yourself up for disappointment.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, it's just tough because
Yeah.
it's like then you can argue like you don't have time for a date. Maybe you should be dating at all, you know, or
Oh,
or
yeah.
rather, you don't have time. Then yeah, you probably should have asked there. Maybe wait till you're free. But then if you wait too long, you might lose the bag, and she takes a second by someone else, and like, oh yikes, okay. So
But like, I don't think people are
busy.
like, yeah. I don't think they're that unreasonable. I don't know. I don't think anyone wants like a month out date.
You know,
Usually it's gonna be kind of close.
like I don't know if everyone heard of this. I don't know if you guys heard of this, but Christmas around this time, actually this month or the month before, up till like Valentine's Day. Oh my gosh!
Did you see that? That was cool.
I,
It was
I
like
did a
up
little, I
to
did a little,
Valentine's Day.
did a little matrix. Okay?
That's crazy, actually.
Anyways, we keep
That's
talking.
crazy.
Around this time, people call it. Watch this. I'm bright. I'm transfigured. Boom. And then, wait.
What?
Boom. Okay. Um, they called that time period, these 3 months from like November to like February, 4 months, cuffing season. Have you heard that before?
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, but why don't you tell our good friends at home?
Okay. What I hear, at least, I might be wrong. Maybe the time frame is wrong, but it's like the time where the season where you're supposed to get cuffed, as in like taken by someone. You're supposed to date someone, I guess, specifically. Because not the supposed to, but like that's where the most people start relationships because I don't know, it's like the weather, the atmosphere, the time during that time is like there's a lot of things you can do with your significant other during this time. New Year's, Valentine's, Christmas. I don't know. And so people are looking for like someone during this time. So they call it cuffing season because it's the most expected time to date. I might be wrong. Oh no, sorry. Viewers, correct me. But I mean, if you're going on, I don't know, a month, you're still in cuffing season.
Yeah.
Oh,
I,
man.
I don't know.
I don't know. Like,
If you're at that age where you're that busy, then I don't know. I don't know how you would tackle that, but I feel like you could sacrifice something. Like, there's no way you're busy every day,
mhm.
right?
Yeah, I
I
just
just feel like,
find that unrealistic that someone would
yeah,
schedule a month out. 2 weeks,
yeah.
I could see. But then 3 weeks more, I'm like, I don't think anyone's gonna do that.
So, okay. Well, what if someone did do that? Would
Yeah.
you like? Would you just wait
Oof.
for it, or would you like take it back, or
Take it
like what are you
back.
gonna
How are
do?
you gonna
I don't
take it
know.
back?
Oh,
No, I don't want to deal with you
never
anymore. I'm sorry.
mind. Never mind. 3 weeks. That's a red flag.
Oh, you're not
You
busy that
know.
time. Oh, I think me too, actually. Yeah, I take back what I said. I don't know.
Uh, I just don't see. That's just not.
Yeah, I don't see that. I
I
think
don't.
there's at least
That's
like
just
at
not
least 3
realistic.
hours of your
They
day
would
you
just
could
say
take out.
no. They would
Yeah.
just say no at that point. Like, or they would give the response like, "Give me some time. I'll respond back to you later." So I don't know.
Mm.
I don't think
Yeah, I can
anyone would
agree.
really do that.
Yeah, there's no way you're not free every day. Like 3 hours your day, just like one day of the week. I don't know.
Okay. Okay. All right.
So yeah,
So,
my take.
what about how long would you wait before asking someone out? Like, at what point do you ask someone out? I guess.
Oh,
On a date or
Yeah, on a date.
oh,
like
Like, do you
when you first know them, and then
like? I don't. Yeah. I guess. At what point do you feel comfortable with asking someone out? Like, do you need to know them well? Do you need to be like friends, like for a long time, or what? Like, are you
oh,
are
like
you
friends.
like are you like
Once you're
down for like a
friends,
blind date or something?
not a
I think we
blind
answered this in
date.
the second episode, right?
Yeah,
I wouldn't do blind dates. I like someone in my circle. Um,
I don't. It doesn't have to be circle, but just friends that
that's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I mean by circle. Like you
you
just
know
know.
like decently well.
Like
Like
you can be mutuals. You know?
yeah,
Yeah.
like I don't know. You just have to know stuff about them. You just have to know the like most general stuff about them,
I know
and
she's
Okay,
then
pretty.
general stuff.
hopefully more.
I know
Okay,
Hopefully
she's
more.
pretty.
Like their personality, what they like to eat. I don't know, just basic stuff people will ask you when you first talk or something. Where you live? How do you feel about
Like
this? I don't
surface
know.
level stuff.
Just their attitudes towards things. You gotta feel around. Make sure it's right.
mhm, okay. So when you go on your first date or whatever, what is your like goal for that? Are you like, is this gonna be like an interview? Like, are you gonna grill them on a lot of different things, or like, what are you trying to get out from, I guess, from the first date?
It's a good question.
Yeah,
Just know them more. For me, like you
Well,
know them, now you
like
know them more. I don't know. Just have a fun time. Fun time. Just have a fun time. Just have a good time. That's my goal. Have a good time.
have a good time.
Have a
Okay,
good time.
okay.
They're not gonna open up,
well,
but I'm like, have some fun,
well, yeah. I'm sure it's a hard question because I thought about it too. Because like I've
Disclaimer:
never
never been on
actually
a date.
gone on a date that you know because I just knew the person. I just went for it. So, but like to on a date, like you're supposed to test if they're potential, right? Or have you already know that they're potential? That's why you're on the date, or you're going on a date because you're trying to get to know them better, so that you know that they're potential.
It's like I don't know, the litmus test. I don't know if that's a
What?
good analogy. I forget what I don't even know what the litmus test is. I just hear it a lot.
Here's what I
But
hear.
like,
Oh, keep going. Sorry.
no.
Oh.
Explain.
Here's what I hear is what a leader told me. You get to know them through friend groups. Okay, so it's like in
Mhm.
group settings, you get to
Mhm.
know them, and then once you're interested, then the date happens. But the date is to know if you. That didn't make sense. Actually, now I'm thinking about what she said. That makes sense.
I
Um,
think the first step is you know them, but they also know you. I don't. If they don't, like, if you walk up to them, they don't know you at all. Like, who are you? Then you just don't ask them out. Don't ask them out. Make sure they know who you are. And like this, like both ways. Like they know stuff about you. You know stuff about them. You're interested in them. Maybe they're not interested in you, and that's tragic. But then that's where that process ends. But if they say yes, then the date is more. I guess not confirming, but
See, yeah, the
no,
date part is hard. Like you can get to know them, but you're needing them to know
I guess
them
it's
less
more like
platonically, like more
intimate,
romantically.
just more like more like close friends. You like become closer friends.
You don't need to go on a date for that. I feel like.
No, but if you're in a group setting all the time, you're not gonna get like close off of that, you know?
But then you have to have a goal. It's not just friends, you know? It's like the goal is like the date is that you're trying romantically.
We're trying to decipher the meaning of what a date means.
Yeah, because
Um,
well, I think I've heard you're supposed to ask the hard questions. Like
on
on
the
your
first
date.
date,
So like, what's a
I don't
hard
know about
question?
hard
What was a
question.
hard
Like,
question? Yeah.
we're talking about first date or just dates in general.
well, you wouldn't continue a second date if you didn't know the hard questions. Like this person could be like a thing, you know? All right. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, I don't know. Would
But
you ease
So
into
hard
it?
question as in
like, how many kids you want?
You want kids? Yes.
that that's a
I
thing.
don't know about that.
That's a thing.
Honestly, yeah.
Faith related
Really?
things.
Okay.
An
Yeah,
interview.
no, that
Hey,
is a thing, I think.
an interview. I guess.
I think
Oh, I was just
faith
joking.
related things. Yeah, no, like faith related things, like future, like ministry. Oh, okay. You're gonna talk about like in the
Okay.
future, like I'm gonna be serving this capacity. All right, what are you doing? You know, blah blah blah, in your capacity. Uh, family. I don't know. Yeah, hard questions. Like I've heard people like say like don't continue the date with the guy if the first 10 things they don't talk about is about Jesus.
Hey, you know about Jesus? Oh, you do. This is gonna go
I heard
well.
that from somewhere. I forgot where I heard it from. I think it was like from
Shoot.
Pornhub.
Okay. I gotta keep that in mind.
I
Like
don't even
Jesus.
think I would talk about 10 things on a date. I don't know. 10
It'll
whole
lead to, like two
things.
things.
You're just gonna stick on one topic and just gonna roll with it. Roll
Yeah,
with
I'm
it.
gonna leave her at 9, and then like she's like, and then like,
No, I actually don't know. What's the goal of a date?
I don't know, because that's new for us, right?
Disclaimer: never been on a date. Never been on a
Same.
date.
There you go. I've never been on a date without dating the person already. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Like the relationship's already defined. So
Yeah. Same. Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't
yeah,
know.
so I really don't know. Uh I guess for me, I would just try to, as you say, like get to know them a little bit more deeper. I think you know, we tend to put like our best foot forward and like kind of put on a, I wouldn't say like being fake, to each other. It's just like, sometimes I just don't let my hair down, and I just like super nice and respectful to you. So if I ever like, I'm just like always really nice and like, yeah, and then it doesn't seem like we get to talk a lot. It's just because like I don't know. I like you. I just not comfortable with you to like show you everything. Uh and so that's kind of like the same how it's been with like us, like
Mm.
in the past. I know David, I know Ethan, and yeah, like I could say hi to them and stuff. But then it wasn't until we got to like podcasts or like Discord calls where like I don't know. I feel like I'm more me, and then you guys see like that's different than like you know Andrew from other times or whatever. So I think like that's kind of my goal when I go on a date, at least, to like not
Mm.
put up a like this is me. I'm gonna try to be more me, I guess, in that sense. Uh, so I don't know how that's how you guys feel, or if you guys are like, no. If you guys aren't like, super clear on who you are before, then you probably shouldn't go on a date. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but like, at least that's what I'm trying to do.
Mm.
Man, I'm clueless. I don't know. That's probably right. That's probably it.
I don't know if it's right. It's just that's my idea. I don't know.
Tough.
You guys in the comments gotta tell us. Like we're desperate. Well, no, we're
I
not
feel
desperate,
like
but we're in need here.
yeah, we're definitely need.
In need.
I feel like
Speak for
okay,
yourself.
Maybe
all right,
young.
buddy. All right, buddy.
I'm already
All right.
dating myself, and I know myself.
I know myself very well.
He shot, just not in the right direction.
And, one of the reasons I wanted to start the podcast was actually to get to know Andrew better. It was like, yeah, because David and Andrew already knew each other pretty well because they're in like small group thing they got, and I didn't really know Andrew that well, but I was like, I wish I could talk to him, but I'm always really nervous and shy, so I don't talk to people I don't know.
Yeah, I should
So
go
I
to
was
the
like,
dude.
so actually, like when David was like, "Yo, we should do a podcast together," I'm like, "Get Andrew on, get Andrew on," and I'm like, "Yes, opportunity." So, yeah,
Mhm.
This is our date.
this is our. We're just
We're
getting to
getting to
know each other
another.
better.
Yeah. What is this? Date number 6? I
Have you
think the
asked?
relationship is pretty defined. Yeah.
Have we talked about the first 10 things about Jesus? Is one of them about Jesus?
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, no, yeah, actually, it was. Yeah, how we got our name.
Yeah.
Literally.
Somewhere there. We talk about Christian podcasts somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tough question about dates. I don't know. I think I'd always like try to be myself. Like I'll try to be joking. Like I'll be a little light in there, like
Yeah.
be a little hooligan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put my best foot forward, as in like in certain capacities, like open the door. That's what I normally do. Uh, pay the bill. That's like expected. Those things are like put best foot forward. But like hiding personalities, like maybe I would hide a burp. I wouldn't burp in front of her. Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Okay. Yeah. So at what
Maybe I wouldn't
part do
mind.
you
But
fart?
that's on the second date. Actually, if I already know them, I don't even care.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I think
You
it'll
would
take a
fart in
while
front of
for
her
me.
on the second date?
You wanted to say it out loud, like I just farted. I'd be like, oops. Look, no, okay, I'm joking. I think. I don't know.
Second date, green light, fart in front of her.
I think. Dude, like, you can be open. Like, the thing is, because we've never gone on a date where I need to put my best foot forward in a sense. I just already knew them so well. Like, I'm joking with them already, also. So, like, I'll just be myself. So that's when I would go for the date. I already know them so well. I'll go for the date.
Yeah.
The date for me
Yeah.
would be like, is this good? Like, is there chemistry? Like, and then we talk about the hard stuff, like, okay, the faith, ministry, family, all that stuff. So,
Man, I'm just not qualified. I want to stop talking about dating because I am unqualified.
so any of you humble
No.
viewers,
Unqualified.
We
wanna-
like your take. I think it's a good take. I think we got a huge. Well, it's good to hear the takes. Okay. I think it's because we have a good like spectrum. We just need a wider spectrum, like because we have like Ethan and then David's kind of like in there, and then I guess from the older uh perspective. So I don't know. It's good to hear and stuff. And I think this part is like it's circumstantial, I guess. It's like I'm not putting like I'm not like being fake. I think I just the way that things are, I usually give off an air of someone else because like I'll be like teaching, maybe I'll like preach or something, or I'm on the stage because I like doing something, and then people kind of look at you in a different light, and then they get to know you or whatever, and it's like it's a little different, I guess. Um, so for me, it's not like I'm trying to, that like fake things coming out. It's just I think sometimes people would like they see you from other things, and then they build up an image of you, and it's not exactly matching up because that's not
Mhm.
who you are. And I think I've had that issue in the past. Like they at least how I feel is like they have an image of me in their head, and I'm not him, you know. So
How do you how
uh,
do you think people see you before they know you? Like, yeah, comparison like before and after they know you. Like, what? How do you think people think of you?
uh, I don't know. I feel like people think like I'm smart or like something like that, or like I'm knowledgeable, or like I'm like wise because like old or something. Something like to give and teach, and like I love like teaching and like sharing what God has done. It's just I also am human. I'm simple too. I when come up with questions like these, like I don't know what to do. Uh, I don't have experience in everything. So I think one of the biggest and nicest things someone's ever said to me was just like earlier this year, friend from Austin. It's like, yeah, just thank you for being honest and showing, vulnerability, and that, you can be going through a lot of things, but struggle with it, but like still cling on to God. And like that's the image, if I could give any image, I give. But I think sometimes people think I have it like all together, or something like that, and like no, I'm not that guy. Yeah.
Hmm, I think
Yeah.
I agree. You do seem like a composed person. You seem like, you're
Yeah.
always calm. But I don't know. When I got to know Andrew a bit better, I was like, wow, this guy's hecka funny. What the heck?
Funny.
I didn't expect.
I'll take
I
it.
honestly, I honestly didn't expect that when when I was like seeing you like around. I'm like,
Mm.
he seems like a chill dude.
Yeah,
And yeah,
yeah. When I when I first met Andrew, I thought he was a nerd.
I can
I
see
thought he
that.
was. I was like, I would not get along with this guy. This guy looks like he plays like Hearthstone and RuneScape 24/7.
Wow.
And then I was like, I could not relate to this guy. I don't think he touches League. I think he touches like the old games. And I was like, I would not get along with this guy. And I was like, I'm pretty sure. And every time I heard him talk back then when I was on stage, I was like, he's just another Jubin. I'm like, I can't talk about anything. He'll just ask me about Jesus. And I'm like, and then I got to know him more and more. And I was like, okay. He's a little darky. He's a little funny. And then I was like, I still thought him as like a leader. I was like, okay, yeah. And then getting closer and closer and closer, and I was like, okay, he's pretty honest. Like during our Bible studies as small groups, like, okay, he's pretty honest. Like, if he doesn't have the answer, he won't answer. He don't answer, or like he doesn't know it. And move on. And then it got to the point where we got on Discord calls, and that was like, who's this person?
Discord calls reveal a
I was
lot
like,
about
why is he so unhinged? And then
yeah.
and then and then like for example, like I already knew this, but like for example, just an example, I already knew it beforehand, but like for example, he got his nails painted at Austin, and then I
I
was like,
I didn't expect him to do that. Like you
I was
oh
like,
shoot, I didn't.
oh, Andrew, oh, okay. And then I was like, he's honest. And then our friend Tyven, he was like, Andrew, sit down. You're a leader, man. You can't be doing this. And he just wipes it down. So I get he was saying though, like at the conference, for example, at conferences, he's on stage. If he's ever on stage, people put him at an expectation like he's a leader, and like yes, he is a leader. And so they see like everything, like blah blah blah. Like they'll assume he's composed, he has everything together, blah blah blah. But if you look at like pastors and like other leaders, like it's not always the case. In fact, it's never the case. They have a little dorky side to them, a little unhinged side to them. that's fine. You know, so I don't think it's necessarily wrong to have that side or to show that side just because you're a leader or a pastor. Just know that there'll be expectations placed on you, and
Mm.
children will look at you and look up to you because they're impressionable, and they may take that model. Um, but at that point, it's just like I feel like it's a discernment. Like how much have you grown and matured to show them that side, or like a certain side, or whatever. I don't know. Um, I don't know. Maybe Andrew has battled that. I think he has, like he said, like people place him at a high pedestal or like expectation, like, and then see him doing this and doing this, and like, oh, just like how people see Christians, and it's not the same. So I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, I think I've had some issues with it in the past. I don't know if the right word for it is like dating for potential, but like they see something and then they're dating for that, and it's just like, hey, I'm more, than that. Like you get if that's the good stuff, you're gonna get a lot of bad stuff, with it too. And so like I don't know, for me, it's like a big thing that I want to clarify. And so since when I go into dating, I really don't know the mindset of other people. I don't really have that experience, so I can only just put myself in my own shoes, I guess, and be like, yeah, if someone was to date me, I wanted to know the real person, or not the real person, but like everything, I guess. Not just what you see, you know, on Sunday or like every once in a while. Like, yeah. So that's I guess how I would go into the date, like what I'm looking for. Just kind of like to me is let down your hair and kind of be more comfortable. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on because we don't want to spend all our time on that. So you ask out a girl on a date. Like, okay, let's do the first date since this is like the context of everything. How much collaboration do you put into it for the first date? So, like, what I'm saying is like, there's two extremes. Do you come into the date saying like, here's where we're gonna go, here's what we're gonna do, like you basically came up with the plan, or do you go to the other side of the spectrum and like, okay, like start asking her questions like, where do you want to go? What do you want to do? Like, where do you want to eat and stuff? Or where do you fall in between, on that spectrum? Like, how much collaboration, like asking and, trying to figure things out about the dates itself with her. And then, if you're a girl in the comments, you can let us know too. I mean, you should because we need to know.
Please,
I want to know.
please.
I think it's a
So
mix of them both.
mix. Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
I think you plan first. First you plan, but when you talk to her, you ask, you want to do anything specific? And if they say no, then you say like, okay, we can do this, this, and this. And like if she's okay with that, and like yeah. And then if not, you change it up a bit. And if she has an idea, then go with that idea until like, but don't go follow through all the way. You have to like,
Play by ear.
it has to be good for you too. Like
Yeah, play by
it has to be
ear.
something you want as well. So yeah,
Spectrum. You plan all of it. She plans. Is that what you're saying?
I guess. Yeah.
Okay. I would meet closer to 70% you plan.
Okay.
70-80% you plan. Because you're the one initiating. You should have the
Mhm.
ideas. Girls want someone who like takes initiative. And so you have to like, nail it down to the bone. Have a general idea at least. But as for like compromise and collaboration, you should like be able to play by ear. You know. But also the main idea of the day is like for them to get to know you. So realistically, be open like what you choose. Like go to the park. There's a lot. What else are you gonna do at the park? Just talk. So that's way to get to know them. Play putt putt. It's a little competitive, but like you're still talking. It's a sport. It's an activity, but you're still talking. During Christmas season, you're going to the lights. Oh, it's so pretty. You're walking. Talk. Okay. Food. Okay, food's probably the hard one. Food. You're gonna have to do a little research on that one because I'm imagining you already know a little bit about the person. I hope you asked about what their favorite food was or like what they like, and you base off that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that's
Okay.
that's the
Mm.
idea. Like,
Yeah,
do a
yeah.
little
Oh,
research on her, like,
uh,
a little checkup. Like a little checkup, okay? Because
Oh.
because if she doesn't like the food, then yikes, that's a big turn off. That's a turn off for me. Okay. Um, and so because then I agree with Ethan, like ask her what she wants, but if she says nothing, that's usually a lie. That's usually a lie. She has something she wants.
Well,
mm,
I think that's her fault. I think that's her fault.
I
Like,
agree, but they're expecting you to
and
know that.
nah, then I'm not. I'm not like, nope, sorry, I can't.
Um,
No.
yeah. But just do a little research, just do a little checkup. Yeah, that's how I go about it. Collaboration wise, I think 70% or 80% is the male, and then be flexible with the
okay.
girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, like flexibility is probably what everyone's looking for. Um, so like I would come in with a plan, like you wouldn't come in blind and like looking to figure it out. Like you should just if she's like, I don't know, uh not gonna collaborate with you, you should already have a plan. And you can't be like, okay, she's gonna ask you like, hey, what are we gonna do? And then you're just like, oh, I don't know. I thought we were just gonna figure it out together. I think that would be wrong. So if she like asks you like, what do you think? Then you should come with something like, okay, I was thinking this,
I think
this.
you
Maybe you can
should
be
have a
like,
plan.
okay, so how do you like that? So you should have a plan, right?
Should
And
have
then
a
as
plan.
you guys say, if she's like wants to collaborate on it, then you should let, I don't know. Well, I don't know you should let, but like you should work with that, I guess. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I think
Mhm.
you should definitely come with a plan. Um, yeah, okay. Well, the truth comes out is because I'm asking these questions because it just recently happened to me.
Oh shoot.
Uh, so when David was like, "You should have like already asked like about food and stuff," it's like I didn't do that. Um, so I already like found a place, and now that I was like, "Oops, probably shouldn't have done that," without like confirming like that's what they like. Because like I'm one of those like personality types where like I'm a people pleaser. So when it comes out to like food, you like a big group of friends and they're like, okay, what do we eat? It's like, I don't know, what do you want to eat? It's like I'm not gonna uh impose because I don't really care that much. I rather you be enjoying the food,
Mhm.
rather than I enjoy the food or something. So I'm like a people pleaser. Um, but I just kind of got in my head this time. I was like, on the first date, I don't think I want to people please. You know what I mean? I think I
Uh,
was like, I'm just gonna assert who I
Oh,
am, you know?
assert.
Uh, yeah. I hope that's weird. I hope you can like kind of see where I'm trying to go because like, I'm not a big sushi person. I just don't like that the fish taste of like seaweed paper and stuff. Um, so if like I was to ask her like, what do you want to eat? And she's like sushi, and then it's like, well, I can't say
Yeah.
no to the date because it's like something I don't. So I go and then I'm just giving the impression or something that I like, or like trying to pretend, I like sushi or something. So I was like, I'm just gonna
Mhm.
assert like what I like. This is if you went out on more dates with me, it would be similar to this,
Mhm.
I guess.
but
That's the
uh,
idea, and I think I wouldn't agree with that so much now.
Mhm.
but I
uh,
think that's what getting to know the person before
mhm,
asking the date is important. Like they know
important.
you,
Yeah.
like they should know that you don't like sushi or like at least some of your dislikes, maybe not all of them. But
Mhm.
if you know me, you know I'm gonna not gonna like cheese. You know Panda Express is raising my eyebrow.
They better
Yeah.
not.
But
You better not take them on Panda Express. Gosh.
but yeah, like you should know those general things and know that like hopefully shouldn't be an issue when you
Mhm.
arrange
Mhm.
something.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so on the other side of it, like you come up with a plan, so you wouldn't feel that bad if like she was like, "No, I don't really want to do that. Like, how about this instead?" Like you wouldn't feel like I don't know, hurt in your pride or something. I don't know.
Depends on what
No?
it is. Is it better
Yeah, it
than my
depends on what
idea?
it is, but I'd be okay with it.
So
If it's
it's
better
like
than my
Ethan,
idea,
you went up to her and
then
you're
it's
like, you know, how about some Panda Express? I'll pick you up at
I'm not
6 o'clock.
I'm
And
not
then she's
leading
like,
with that.
I don't really like Panda. How about like Chick-fil-A?
You're done. It's over. I'm
What?
like first of all, I'm not leading off of Panda Express. I'm
Why
probably gonna.
not? Why not?
It's probably
Say it.
unpopular. It's probably
There we go.
unpopular.
Unpopular. That's a wrong
Uh,
term.
no, it's good. It's just unpopular.
Okay.
All right, just a hot take. All right, merely a hot take. But like, hopefully, I would know what she likes and what like I would choose something that align. Like, I'm not upset with it, but I know she likes this, and then we're going with that. And that's how I would do it. Literally, it's like you you have to do some research, but not like in the research kind of way. Like gradually know them, and then boom, application, baby.
Yeah, it's like a bare minimum kind of thing. Like I usually try to ask like what their favorite food is or like their favorite cuisine, and I'll target that if I ever go on a date in the future. Um, I share like a time like I shot a shot this past year, and I planned. I had a plan. The plan was because I knew her already, and so this person was trying to go to seminary. The same person, the same, almost the same seminary I wanted to go to, if not the same one. Yeah, like options open. It was one of them was the same one, and I knew she liked Chipotle. Oh my gosh,
Wow, a match
um,
made in heaven.
What a coinkydink.
she
All right,
wanted
awesome.
to go work out. Oh my goodness, and I was like, okay, easy plan date.
Oh yikes!
It's like we're gonna go to the seminary and check it out because you've never been there. DTS. We're gonna walk around and talk. That's a good idea.
Well, dude, that was our first date. We were supposed to do that.
Yeah, we were, but no. It goes. uh, but and then it was Chipotle because she liked Chipotle. So, like for example, I had a research background knowledge, and so I set the date up based off that. And so that's why I find blind dates really hard because I just don't know what they would like, you know. So I try to get like in my circle or like at least a mutual, and then like try to get to know them through friend groups, and then the date comes on because then I have some kind of information beforehand.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, that's like the biggest thing is like we want to like people please, but we just don't know exactly.
Mm.
So it's like it's finding the weird line of like asserting yourself and like taking initiative, but also I guess being flexible. So I don't know, uh, like
But
where you could
the
find that
person,
line, but yeah,
yeah, the person you asked said was fine with it though, right? The choice of
yeah,
food. Yeah. So.
uh, yeah. I mean, so like I asked about like the changing thing is because it has changed since my original plan, and like to me, like I'm okay with that because like I'd rather people please. So if you're like you want to do something else, then like yeah, more power to you because I'm not like married to the idea of my original plan, you know. Um, but maybe like I was also kind of getting like from her like feeling uneasy about asking about like changing it too. So I was like on the flip side, like yeah, like would you guys like accept that or would you be cool with that? I think at least us three, we it sounds like we're okay with that. Um,
As
yeah,
long as it's not something egregious like a horror
right.
movie, then I'm like, yeah, I'm down.
Nah, I'd do with the horror movie. I'm
I'm
down
not
with
doing.
it.
Nah, I'm not doing.
I
a
hate horror
movie.
movies, but I'm down with it.
But again, hopefully they know that about me. Minimize that risk.
Hard take. Would y'all do movies as a date?
Yes, that introvert. If you're an introvert, I'm like, that's perfect. No talking.
What?
Not
No,
not in
okay.
the
It would have to be
initial
a movie,
dating.
and it had to be a movie and then a dinner, so you can talk about the movie. That's like just like perfect. And then
Okay. Okay.
like, what did you think about that? How does that lead into Jesus? And then boom, there you go. And you're like, perfect. Yeah, just a movie
Okay.
won't do it. Just a movie won't do it, but like movie
Okay.
boba after or something.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
I didn't
movie's
think about
fine.
that because I used to think movies was like No, because you don't get to know the person. But then if you add on it afterward and you talk about the movie, then that's like a good talking point. So it's a good point.
Yeah, like to me, that's good down the road. But like for
Mhm.
the initial, like I rather stick to an activity where you can like what do you say, intentionally get to know someone. You know,
Okay. Yeah.
like I would like movie dates and stuff like are awesome. Like I want to watch movies and I want to talk about movies about it. Like I want to talk about the movie
I don't
afterwards.
know. I feel like
But
if you
just
both like movies, you go to the movie theater, you talk about the movie after. I mean, it
yeah, like
sounds
to me that's great, but just not like the first or second date. You know what I mean? But I think we
Mm.
both of us have different like ideas coming in because like
maybe.
I'm more like on a blind, more closer to blind, and then
Mm.
you're like leaning towards like you already know each other kind of established like as well already. You know what I
That's
mean?
my thing with like Andrew's strategy. He's like
Yeah.
he takes the initiative too quickly, which I don't know. I'm not gonna judge on that,
No, no,
but
no, 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 no.
it's not
Like
like my style.
because I used to be like you, I guess. You know,
Ah,
like
yeah.
like
Oh gosh.
no, no, no.
I don't like
I
where
just
this
saying
is
I'm not saying it's wrong.
going.
It's just like I don't know. I got bit three times because of that, and you know,
Oh, yeah,
I don't know.
maybe.
Now I'm older and like it's just different. You know, the dating is different, I guess. So
You
like
are
doing
more
something different.
experienced. You are more
Yeah.
experienced.
I ain't saying it doesn't work, and I saying it's wrong. It's just I'm taking it from a different angle now
Well,
because
I know who no Ethan needs to talk to. He needs to talk to your cousin. We both talked to your cousin, and she's the one that's on us all the time. I think
Oh, dang it,
Ethan needs
my
to talk to
cousin.
his cousin. Ethan needs to talk to Andrew's cousin.
Wait, why?
Because she'll
Do I
say
know her?
she'll
yeah,
yeah
you know her, yeah.
yeah
I don't know. I probably know. I don't know if she's Andrew's cousin.
Oh, maybe not, but like she'll give it to you straight, and
she'll get to you straight.
she won't pull
Give it to me
punches.
straight.
Yeah,
Yeah, she'll tell you what her opinion is, like what's right and what's wrong. Very so
About what?
and dating specifically. I think for me, like
yeah.
she's always on me about dating, and so I
Well,
think the same thing with
she's.
Andrew.
What?
I guess I haven't talked to her, so yeah.
Yeah, she gave me most green lights. A few things that she's like telling me to be cautious about and like make sure I'm doing the right thing. But yeah,
I would need a.
yeah.
For me, it would be. I'd have to get a panel of girls and like, okay, what is this an ick? Just an ick for a girl, and then you interview them like, okay, yeah, 9 out of 10 said that's an ick. That's not good.
Wait, that's a good idea for an episode. We get like a panel of girls and like a checkpoint. Like, is this an egg, ladies?
Is this an
Ding, ding,
ick?
ding, 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 like,
Wait, it's just a game show. Is this an ick? And we get like a bunch of personalities. Is this an
yeah,
ick?
yeah. Wait, Loki, that'd be pretty
Likes
cool.
likes Panda Express. No, 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 no.
The answer's not out
So
there, Steve.
Oh
I'm gonna
gosh.
go on a little tangent here. But remember the week a couple of weeks ago we're in Austin. And oh, maybe you weren't there. Okay, you guys already went home. But that Sunday morning,
Uh,
the guest speaker, our friend from Ohio, was like preaching about the prodigal son, and how like the father is like waiting for his son to come back home. And then when he sees him like off in the distance, he runs. But he's like telling us about like in that culture, like men don't run, right? Dignified men were defined about how they walked and how they not how they and the lack of running, I guess. And then I was like also thinking about like the clothes that they wore. So they're not wearing, shorts or joggers like we do. They're wearing these like long flowing things. So when you run, you like hike up your skirt. Well, there's not a skirt, but you hike up your clothes and
Like a
yeah,
then
yeah, yeah.
toga or something. I don't
yeah.
know.
And
Yeah,
then
no,
and
I
then you
understand. I
run
get it.
like sandals or whatever. You don't got like Nikes or whatever. And so like imagine like a dude like that running. And I was like, just like imagine that. It's like almost shameful. It's a big ick for the father to do that. And so it's just like
Mm,
see how much he loves, and desires his son to be back, that
Wait,
he's throwing
what's
out all
the
these icks,
mm.
to the people. Yeah.
So, ladies,
wait a
even
minute.
if they
We
have
we
icks,
gotta get it. We have to do that now. I want to do that now. Just a panel.
All right. So yeah, I mean, put in the comment like, hey, I will be a judge.
I will be one of your.
Because
keep it
do we
anonymous.
even know 10 women? No.
Yeah, that's true.
We have our sisters.
Maybe
We
like
have
10 women that are willing.
True.
Honestly, that sounds fun.
That
I'm
does
actually
sound
so down to
fun.
do that.
Yeah,
Now, okay,
I
that
think
future,
we'll think about
future.
it.
We're doing that for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
I don't know when in the future, but we're doing that.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So I don't know. Guys were trying to come up with a plan for the date, and then girls shouldn't feel like they don't get a say. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah,
Yeah.
you should be feel free to like bring it up.
But
I
you
think.
can't. It's like there's a balance. Like you can't
Yeah.
go too hard, but you also can't like let them do most of it, because then they're like, man, this guy's supposed to instigate.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, like in dating, like the most important thing is honor each other, and one of the ways you do that is just being clear. Like if the plan isn't working for you, you should be clear about that. And honor the other person. But yeah, dude should take initiative. But I don't know. I was like, I can be
Hmm.
the man, but submit. I think I know my place, so I don't know. But yeah,
Question then. You know how like I don't know about you guys, but one of my ideal types is like not to be too stubborn. A lady that is not too stubborn or hard-headed
Mm.
and aggressive. So imagine you plan the date out, but she rejects every single thing you say and actually puts her own plan in front.
Well, I
To me,
mean,
that's
that's
an ick.
just. Well, then,
you think it's ick?
are you going for them?
Ick. No,
Like
that's an ick.
at that point, it's like I'm so no, never mind.
Because now she wants control, and like I get it, we can work together, but like you just rejected all my ideas. And so I was like, she just wants to plan it out, and like, all right. But to me, that's sort of an ick.
Yeah, I mean, it's nuance, right? So, like, if she's just putting forth her idea and it's just completely different, or it's a projection of yours, like, I wouldn't take it too personally yet. But if she's like rejecting everything, something like that, I don't know. Then I could kind of see that it's a control thing, maybe, and
But I
that's
still
not.
don't feel like. I don't think girls will do that. I don't.
Well, I'm saying like
I don't
it's
think-
not like they would, but like I'm saying like if they could,
Yeah,
if they did.
girls be crazy, bro.
There's some
I
stubborn, hard-headed
I
ones.
don't clip that.
actually.
The
That's gonna be the intro in the beginning.
they're
Girls
crazy,
be
bro.
crazy.
Girls are crazy, bro.
Girls be crazy. So then we never talked about this in the dating, but y'all have any icks? Do we? Red
I'm
flags for
Not
girls?
sure.
Christian.
Not Christian. Ick.
Not Christian. Not
Ick.
girl. Ick.
Ick. Ick. Ew. Ewy. I don't know.
I mean,
I'll find out when I talk to more.
yeah,
Either.
I'm sure I have. Ick is probably not a good way to put it, and probably shouldn't like perpetuate that type of mindset. But I'm sure I would have an ick. I just don't know off the top of my head. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, yeah, we should be able to work with things. There shouldn't be like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's not the same as a red flag is what I'm trying to say. Like, yeah.
Yeah. It's like a nuance.
Like my ick
got
being like if you drop the ping pong ball and you bent over to pick it up and then it kept bouncing away. So you're just walking back over. It's like, that shouldn't be a deal breaker.
Oh, that guy looks weird picking up that ping pong ball. Oh.
It's like, dude, get it on the first try or don't.
Gives me the same idea of like tying your shoes. You like kneel down or do you just bend down?
Yeah.
Tie your shoes.
You gotta kneel
I think kneel is like I'm like
or
loser.
sit down. Sit down. I think kneel is fine. I don't know.
Kneel or sit down to me, I'm like loser.
I think standing is weird. If you're standing, you're tying your shoe.
Bend over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Really?
not
You think
your
that's weird?
not like your legs are bent, like
Yeah.
you bent over.
Yeah. Yeah. I actually
weird.
thought that was like the more manly way to do it.
No, I think
That's
kneeling.
that's the
Yeah, one
weirdest.
knee on the ground.
Really?
Kneeling
Yeah.
is like you're ready to go. Like once you're up, you're already in the stance of like running and like
Really? I thought it was like kind of like bowing, like kind of like, oh, he's down there, huh? Loser. He has to tie a
what's
shoe.
wrong with that? What's wrong with being humble? What's wrong with bowing your head, huh?
It's not
Hmm?
humble. It's just he's loser. He's down there tying a shoe. I don't know.
What?
Anyways,
How you gonna tie your shoe? You're still down there when you're bent over.
yeah, but you're still standing.
I know, but it's like more I don't know.
What are
You
you
know,
trying
you're
to
bent
prove,
over,
David?
your
Really? I
butt's
thought
sticking out.
kneeling would be more vulnerable. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. That's
guy-
how I thought during middle
This
school.
guy
I was
doesn't
like,
wear shoes or something.
Yeah, just wear Crocs, no laces.
yeah, I don't try. I try not to tie my shoes too often. Like if it doesn't, if it's
Yeah.
not tied up once, I'm like,
Yeah, Velcro is David's best friend.
okay, no, not Velcros. Calm down. I do not wear
Velcros.
Velcro shoes. No shame at all if you do wear them. I just
No,
don't have them.
honestly, Velcro shoes are so underrated. They're so underrated. They just don't look good. That's just the problem. Like I don't want to tie my shoes, but they just don't look
You're
good.
literally wearing Skechers.
So you'd rather wear sandals or something.
Sandals are nice. Sandals are indeed nice. Yeah.
Oh, there
Dang, I
goes
don't know.
Ethan.
He's trying to get his Velcro shoes. I don't know.
He show us.
All
right.
So cool.
I don't know. I was about to say ick, but then Ethan was like talking about it, like, oh, yeah, it's pretty nice. And I'm like, I'm not gonna say anything.
Say it. You need to hear it straight up. He needs opinions that actually like are to this world, so like he can like not conform, but know what's up.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
I think we're gonna try to end the episode here. You know, keep into that 1 hour 30. We still can't do it, but you know, some good topics. Talked a lot, and some announcements. It's the holidays, so we will hopefully schedule it every 2 weeks on a Thursday. You should see an episode at 11 a.m. So hopefully that's a schedule. I hope we're gonna stick. Maybe it'll change. Holidays are crazy sometimes, but hopefully we're gonna do that. And Spotify. Anything else? Announcements?
Merry Christmas. Happy New
Merry
Year.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Merry
We look
Christmas.
back on 2023 and we're just thankful for all the support over the past
Support.
month.
A couple
I don't
few
know.
months.
How long have we been alive?
Couple few months.
Now we are thankful for people that are watching, you know, taking their time to watch these three lads talk. I mean, I don't even care that much. I just like talking. I like talking to the lads. So hopefully we'll continue this next year. I don't know if we'll have an episode out before the next time we meet. Probably not. Actually, maybe. We might have an episode. Who knows?
Yeah.
Might have an episode.
Something different, I heard.
We'll
Maybe.
see.
Maybe.
There
I don't
could
know.
be some surprises coming the new year.
Catch us in 2024.
It'll be fun.
Oh, 2024 sounds so weird to say right now. I don't know why.
Yeah. But hopefully this episode will be up in 2 days, the 21st. Wait, no, actually. Yeah, the 21st. The 21st. It was originally going to be the 23rd, but I changed it in my mind just now. 21st, before Christmas. And the next one, hopefully, maybe on the 4th of the new year.
Yeah, and for those of you watching, again, we're always open to questions, topics we need to talk about, anything like that. We're always open for discussion because at the end of the day, we're just talking, so we're open to anything. Just let us know down in the comments.
Yeah. But with that said, it is time to say goodbye.
You must depart. Jolly good.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye.